I think when we're imagining what career we want, it's just really easy to BS ourselves.
Hi, my name is Nils. I'm making a video series about changing careers.
My dad once told me that when he was growing up, he wanted to be a writer. And when he was in college, he wanted to write his first book, but he just couldn't do it. The thought of sitting down to write for hours at a time just always seemed like a major pita. He shared this challenge with a friend, and his friend was like, "So why do you think you want to be a writer?" And then my dad was like, "Because then I can go on a speaking tour talking about my book." And then my dad's friend was like, "But that's not writing." And my dad was like, "But I want a book tour." And my dad's friend was like, the problem clearly was my dad didn't actually want to be a writer. My dad wanted to be an author, and he only wanted to be an author so that he had an excuse to do public speaking, which is what he really enjoyed doing. To be a bit more blunt, and I think my dad would agree with this, he was totally bullshitting himself. It is total BS to think that you can be an accomplished anything if you don't really enjoy the process required to pursue that thing. And this roundabout, indirect way of doing what it is we actually want to be doing is a trap I think a lot of us are susceptible to. It's opening a coffee shop because we're excited to create a beautiful space and set a vibe, not because we think we'll enjoy running a coffee shop. Or it's wanting to start a tech company because we enjoy reading about startups, but we don't enjoy learning how to code to actually build a product people want to use. And it's my dad back in the day wanting to be a writer so he could go on a book tour. But the good news here is that if we are BSing ourselves, we can use that as a clue or a compass to figure out what it is we should be doing. The coffee shop owner who likes creating a beautiful space and setting a vibe, maybe she should be an interior designer. The tech founder who can't even spell HTML, well, maybe he should work in sales at a startup or write about the tech industry. And my dad, who thought he needed to be a writer in order to do public speaking, well, he eventually figured it out and he became a pastor where he had a captive audience every Sunday for 40-some years. And he also had a side hustle as a stand-up comedian. I'm not kidding, the guy loves an audience. How odd that me in front of a camera is that guy's kid, I can't imagine. The TLDR here is, it's easy to think we want to do X project, job, or career because we enjoy starting X or the resulting outcome of X, or we want to be known as an X. But that is just not a recipe for success in X. I think what matters most to our enjoyment and likelihood of success is that we enjoy the day-to-day process required to do the work. Because what is a career or life but a long, continuous series of day-to-days?